I used to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to church before school. Growing up Mormon was a world of rules, but a community I do still miss sometimes. This isn't about bashing the church. I still have a lot of family and friends that still are Mormon. As I'm sure a lot of you already know, there are a lot of rules in Mormonism. No drinking, no intimacy before marriage, no coffee. And one of the rules that I had the biggest issue with was the modesty for girls. They have a certain kind of dress code. Essentially, you have to have your shoulders covered, higher top, so this top wouldn't really be kosher, and shorts that go to your knees. We did have seminary growing up. So once you got into high school, you were expected to go to a church before school started, which for me was at 5 a.m. In my sophomore or junior year, I started realizing what other girls were wearing around me was not the same as what I was wearing. And I would secretly change in the bathroom after seminary, but before school, into normal clothes. I actually remember cutting almost all of my designer nice jeans, which were from the rack, but still, into booty shorts. I cut them too short, and so they were just ultra booty shorts, but I just didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to dress normal like everyone else. Modesty was not just about clothes. It was tied very closely to your self-worth. It's just how we were raised. I remember looking at girls sometimes and their shorts were short, and in my brain, oh, they're not gonna get into heaven. It was just really intense at 12 years old having those kinds of opinions about what other girls were wearing. And without realizing it, I began to internalize everything. I would overthink everything from what I was wearing to how I spoke because I really just wanted validation. And I wanted to be seen so badly as a good church member. The community was the best part. I felt like I had a big, giant family. We saw each other with seminary like every day. We would have multiple things a week, whether it was the 3-hour church. And yes, I said 3-hour church. Bonfires, sports, service projects. Although the girls never really got to play sports that much, our activities were like knitting or crochet, which I always had an issue with. And I didn't really understand until I was older why they never really had us playing sports. Because as soon as you leave your house, you're trying to get married and find a husband. What kind of man wants a girl that can play volleyball when he can have a girl that cooks his favorite dish in the kitchen? Picking up one and putting down. Anyway, I do miss having that kind of community. Even though I go to Christian church now, I have not found a community quite as close as the one that I grew up with. So there were pros and cons growing up Mormon. I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. Although there were some things I had to heal in therapy and whatnot, growing up Mormon, I think gave me the best childhood I could have asked for. I'm not sure what my next episode should be on, whether it should be on modesty or the pressure of marriage culture in Utah. Let me know what you guys want and I'll see you later. Bye.